Hello, how are you? This is going to be for the sign of Virgo, and it's for the week from 28th of July to the 3rd of August. I'm going to pull the overall energy, and then we will take it from there. It can be any area of your life, so whatever needs to come through. If you need to reach out for a personal reading, energy clearing, cord cutting, spells, scrying, or any other services that I offer, or even to ask something, there is an email in the description box below, so feel free to use it. Okay, let's see what's going on. Virgo. Ooh, you have the Nine of Pentacles. Well, that's a good energy, very self-sufficient, confident here. Money is looking good, success, you see, or you're just feeling good in your own skin. Now, it's not just like that. Some of you might be making some choices, or you recently made a choice, Two of Pentacles I'm getting here, to drop something. Okay, you have been working on this. Eight of Pentacles here as well showing up. So you have been working on this, okay? Probably walking away from something or somebody might actually be the thing for you. Either you have already done that and you're going to see the, let's say, the aftershock, but the aftermath of all this. Sorry. Anyway, it's looking good. So if you were wondering, like, did I make a right choice? Well, it looks like you did. Anyway, sorry. But this is, or you're about to make this choice this week, because we're not on the same timeline. So if you're thinking about something like that, well, this looks good on you, whatever this is, and it looks like you're doing it all by yourself. You see here, it's a lot of confident though energy. Okay, so let's see what is going on. If you want to join the membership, there is a join button. You can press it. There are a couple of options there that you can choose from and benefit from. And I do upload those members only videos, so it's a lot of extra videos to watch. I upload them every day. If you like what I do, maybe it's worth exploring that option of becoming a member. Okay, let's see what is going on here. Interesting here. Look at this, look at this. You have the Wheel of Fortune. Well, now would be the perfect time to go through with this. You see, some of you, though, there is a blockage here. Look at this, Two of Swords, Ace of Swords. Well, my darlings, you need to cut a cord here. You need to cut something or somebody out, energetically speaking, because Two of Swords in the classic tarot, it's a person blindfolded, standing, like with the hands across the chest, not being able to make the choice. Remember that I told you Two of Pentacles. You're supposed to be dropping something. Now, this is not really being able to do that. Some of you, there is either it's a fear, either it's, and sometimes, we all go through that, no judgment here. It's not easy to cut out, and to walk away from the situations or people, especially if we have been there for a while. Well, it's time. You have the Wheel of Fortune. You have all the good luck on your side, okay? But we'll need to do something about this. With this Ace of Swords, everything is possible. So you can take the blindfold off, and go for it. You see, if you do, you're going to be like this. But it looks like you really need to remove whatever or whoever is the obstacle here. This is probably doing something on your own and deciding to change your situation once and for all. And it's time, and it's going to be a good change. So if you do have something like that on your mind, well, now would be the time. Okay, you have a big yes here if you had a question, specific one. And of course, this is all indication of some type of energy work. For those of you that are really feeling unable to experience this, you can do your clearing sessions, cord cutting, or any other thing here that you need in order to allow this wheel to move, in order for you to get to this. Because remember, I was getting the Two of Pentacles. That would be the choice. You have to drop something. Here you're not dropping it. You can't, okay? You can't bring yourself, or you don't have enough information. This would be the information and the sword to cut whatever you need, energetically speaking, okay? Also, I was getting the Eight of Pentacles. That's a work in progress, okay? We're going to pour our energy into this to do this. And because you can be better, 8, 9, you see, you are going to proceed with this. It's almost like something got stuck in a way, and it's limiting your potential. It's limiting your, purpose even here or whatever. Yeah, look at this Ace of Wands, guys. You can't make this up. You see, you have something here on your mind. Okay, use it. There's going to be a lot of passionate energy. Now, you are, like ruled by Mercury, of course. It's, as a Gemini, the same ruler. It's all about the thought process here, okay? So you're going to think about it. Of course you are. But there is something that it's pulling you towards a certain direction. Well, that's the right thing. You're going to, you're Virgo, you're going to do your analyzing here. But don't take too long, because now would be the time to deal with this, okay? Because you can achieve a lot. 2 aces here, 11. You're manifesting something. The Jupiter is here on your side. The Wheel of Fortune, that's Sagittarius, major arcana, but the ruler is Jupiter. This is Jupiter, the planet of good luck and fortune. But we're going to have to see what is blocking you here, okay? Because you're supposed to be completely different here. It's almost like you need to drop some dead weight here or something, in order to move forward, whatever the dead weight is. The Fool, taking the leap of faith. It's time to go for it, you see. You can achieve a lot. Look how happy he is. Sheep, whatever this is, Anyway, however, this is good. Okay, and some of you might have something good in your hand. Now, for those of you that this is, let's say, work related, you might have amazing, like ability here, gift, skill, or even project, you see. You don't have to, be limited here. You can do this on your own. Now, I'm not saying here drop your jobs and, but if you resonate here, if you're certain that this is your reading, for some of you, this could be it. But you're going to have to take the leap of faith, you see. You're going to have to believe here, to trust in your abilities and in your journey here. This is a very fated energy here. I mean, the Wheel and the Fool here, well, that's a fate, okay? So just see how this resonates. By the way, this is another major arcana here, number 0, just the first, so we're starting the new cycle. It's time for this change, and this is Aries here, okay? So yeah, the 7 of Wands. Some of you are not certain. You are, like, okay, what? Whatever. A little bit of uncertainty here. 2 of Swords, 7 of Wands. But they're asking you here to see the big picture. You're better here than the rest, okay? If this is, let's say, work-related, you can achieve this. And some of you, this is also defense. You need to defend your project, your idea, or maybe even yourself and your, freedom of expression, or you're just, like your independence here, depending on what's going on in your life, okay? It can be any area here. This is just a weekly energy check, but this is what's going on, okay? 7s are about realignment, so you are definitely going to go through a major change here. It's just about, how you're going to handle this, because it can get rough, but if you play your cards right, as I sometimes say, you're going to be definitely supported here, especially by Jupiter. But you're gonna have to go with the flow. So any type of blockages will have to be removed. Other than that, there is a lot that can be achieved. Well, the 9 of Wands, Wounded Warrior. You're here like, because some of you have been really challenged here. And look at this, 99. That's a completion here. Something needs to end. Even this is number 10 with the Wheel of Fortune. So whatever this is, it's gonna have to go. Some of you have been trying to persevere in the situation that really wasn't meant for you. When we find ourselves, in something that we have to push and pull, that's the best of indication that something is wrong, and maybe the situation, whatever the situation is, relationship, situation, work, even, place where we live or whatever, it's not for us. So for some of you, you're going to really have to sit down with yourself and check with yourself, what this is, and what needs to go. You might need to really make some choices. Look at this. You have the Knight of Cups. Well, here we are. There's going to be, for some of you, also something really good offered here. And sometimes, I always say that it's easier to walk away when we have somewhere to go. Well, for some of you, this is your somewhere to go. Now, either it's a work opportunity, either it's a person, new home, whatever. But this is something well intended. And this is something that you're going to feel good about, okay? Knights do bring change. Now, some of you really need to check with yourself how you are feeling about the situation, because some of you haven't really felt good, for a long time. In either this is work, love, just general life, or even the neighborhood, or whatever you're dealing with here, okay? Maybe you need to see what is this that you would like to do here, because now would be the perfect time to set that in motion, you see. Everything is going to be possible. We are approaching this Lion's Gate on the 8th of August. The energy is already very strong and overwhelming. It's the best time of the year to set new beginnings, to manifest, you see, to bring the changes that you want, okay? But we're going to have to be very honest with ourselves. What is this that we want, and what is this that we don't want? Now, with Uranus, that has entered Gemini on the last portal 7-7, this is going to be easier, because it's almost like forcing everybody, not only Virgos but everybody, to look like what is this that we need to do, what is this that we truly want, what is this that we are just trying to, you know, for whatever reason persevere in, but it's not really for us, you see. So all this honesty, it's going to be coming out with this. Well, seeing something from a different perspective. You were stuck, Hangman. You couldn't, you know, move forward. And some of you, you're not seeing why. You have the Two of Swords. That's a person blindfolded in the classic tarot. Okay, you really need to see this. And some of you, there's going to be epiphany, there's going to be opportunity to get unstuck. But some of you, yeah, there is a cord cutting here, especially that, or a clearing session, but I've seen a lot of that. So if you're not seeing this, if you're not able to let go, if you're not able to move forward or to just do something different, well, this would be the perfect time to work on that, okay? Because you need to, because here you're stuck, and some of you have been feeling stuck for a long time, okay? So I'm going to leave it here. Love you all. Take care. Bye.